From me, a very warm welcome to all the audience present here. Very good evening to all of you. With me again, as well as Ms. Bindu Kaul. Together, we as coaches welcome you all on this wonderful show through deep parenting, which is developmental, elaborative, encouraging parenting, and how to be more a friend and not as a parent to your child. Welcome also from Seven Senses Consulting as well as Soulful Parenting. And I request you all to please rate us on the Google reviews. We will share later on. Today we are sharing about peer pressure. With this word comes to our mind many things. Peer pressure can be friends, can be colleagues, can be our relatives, can be our siblings, can be teachers, anyone who is able to influence us. Well, it does create a lot of effect on anyone, especially if we talk about students. Yes, they get very much overwhelmed by their friends' way of presenting, with their way of wearing clothes, accessories, having phones, the kind of evening they spent, the type of shoes they wear. सिंपल सी चीज, बहुत छोटी चीजें हैं, लेकिन जब ये इम्पैक्ट करती हैं तो बहुत दूर तक जाती हैं. So with this, I am handling the mic to Bindu Kaul. Let's see what she is here to say. Over to you, Bindu.
Thank you so much, Shoma. My dear friends and coaches, our discussion today is on the topic peer pressure. Peer pressure is basically the pressure which every student or a child faces in the school. And peer pressure, I'm sure you will agree with me, is both positive as well as negative. What is peer pressure? Peer pressure is basically putting an influence on the same social group or a different social group in order to pressurize them to do something which can be a positive and negative work, both. For example, if two students decide to join and study, we have group studies also during examination day, that will be called positive peer pressure. But experimenting on alcohol, tobacco, wearing special kind of dresses which are not acceptable, that leads to negative peer pressure. And we have seen that happening in schools. Most of it, if they don't get a counselor, good counselor or a good friend, this happens mostly. We face negative peer pressure. And it is a duty of teachers and counselors in school to bring them back to track and change their outlook towards life. I hope all of you must be having some points with you to discuss on the topic peer pressure. May I hand over the virtual stage to Rajalakshmi? Rajalakshmi, anything that you have to speak on? Let's all come together and discuss on this topic together. Anybody else, just raise your hand and move up with your points. It can be Mohini, it can be Pooja, Meena. See, the point is to have a discussion and move together rather than keeping mute, please. I request you, because this is going to YouTube and others are also going to listen to us. Usha, if you have any valid points, please move ahead with them.
Mohini Sharma has raised her hands.
Okay, great. Yes, Mohini?
Hi, everyone. Shoma ji and Bindu ji, it's so great to attend your session.
That's wonderful.
My
Thank you so
say
much.
on this is peer pressure is more from the parent side, I suppose,
Okay.
rather than the kids directly getting into that peer pressure. It's the parents who are pressuring the child ki XYZ's son has scored this much of marks, why you are not scoring? So it's
Yes.
more towards the parent side rather than the kid. The kids realize it quite later in his life that yes, this is the pressure that I'm getting. But initially, the start is from the parents only. So I think so. It's we as parents, coach, we have to be extremely careful about this thing that no comparisons. All five fingers are not same. So this is what my say on this topic is.
Okay. Can we involve few more coaches here or parents if they have? I have invited some. Let's see whether they turn up or not. And so has Shoma and Usha. What are your thoughts on the subject? Meena, have you joined back? Surbi, Pooja, Hamdan?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very sorry I cannot open my video, but I want to express few things.
Yeah.
And thanks for giving this opportunity. It's a very good platform where we are coming and discussing these things because after getting the knowledge about parenting, through parenting coaching, it is very important that we discuss also the things so that we are enhancing our knowledge and enhancing our concepts and all. So coming on peer pressure, I believe it is with kids, and of course we too are facing this thing on our daily life. Like we too see this thing, like no, we also see someone is having such kind of dress or car or some, anything. We also see these things, but I mean, to address our kids on this factor, we also have to understand how we are handling these situations in our daily life, because then only we can do the modeling, role modeling front of our kids, to make them understand that how to handle these kind of situations, like when they come, like when they're seeing some this kind of comparison, or when they see, for example, my child is very young for this, but of course, like but still I can say that everybody is facing this thing. Like for example, he's just 7 year old, but every day if he goes to somebody's place, he sees something, so he he's very young, he will say it very obviously, yeah, mama mujhe ye chahiye, mama uske paas wo hai, mujhko bhi yahi chahiye.
Yes. They
It's
start
very obvious.
demanding. Yes.
Yeah, demanding. So
Correct.
अभी उनको क्या है, उनको समझाना वैसे ही समझाना है। तो बट टीनेजर्स की थोड़ी सी, क्योंकि वो उनका जो डेवलपमेंट है, उनका मतलब, ये लोग नाउ दे आर, मतलब आई मीन दे आर ग्रोन अप, दे नो देयर, they know they are taking, they are well to take their decisions and all. So उनको समझाने के लिए हमें उनके लेवल पे जाके अपने रोल मॉडल से ही हम उनको समझा सकते हैं, उनकी सिचुएशन, उनकी डिमांड्स को समझ के उनके सामने उनकी जैसे वी कैन कीप द लाइक व्हाट, मतलब आई वोंट बी सेइंग, मतलब उनकी डिमांड को पूरा करना है, लेकिन हाँ, उनको समझा सकते हैं कि हम कहाँ तक कर सकते हैं, एंड व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग.
For that,
And
we have to be
one
the
more
role
thing,
models. Yes. For that, we have to be the
one
role
more thing.
models first.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. The role modeling is very important, and
Correct.
very important. I always tell my child also, today also, in this age, that whatever you want to achieve in your life, there is always a path, and you always have different. These are the sources with what you are achieving your path. For example, if you're writing, if you focus on the pencil instead of writing, you are losing your concentration. So
Correct.
आपको अगर स्कूल जाना है, तो स्कूल जाने के लिए बहुत सारे मोड हैं. अगर आप ये फोकस करोगे कि हम किस मोड, मतलब नहीं, मुझे इसी गाड़ी में बैठ के जाना है, तो दैट इज रॉन्ग. मतलब आपको ये समझना होगा कि हमें तो स्कूल पहुंचना है, टाइम से पहुंचना है. वी हैव टू सी दोज ऑप्शंस, एंड उसमें जो बेस्ट ऑप्शन है, जो आपके हिसाब से बेस्ट है, आपको वो चूज करना है. सो दिस वे वी कैन help the kids to take decisions. This is
Okay.
what I want to share. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much
Thank you,
for your
Pooja.
input. We have some slides to show you.
Yes,
Shoma,
ma'am.
the slides, Saisha, will you start,
Yeah.
start showing slides
Yeah.
to the guests? Yeah.
Wait.
Till it, oh, yeah. There.
Okay. So,
Shoma, you please take over.
yeah, just a second, hold on.
Next
Well,
slide.
she is the host, na? So she need to
Hmm.
have, she will do the one by
Yeah,
one.
Saisha, next slide. Next slide. This is the
See,
definition of peer pressure.
definition.
Yes. Yeah,
The
continue.
next one, the slide
Hmm.
number 4, 3 and 4. Okay. So there are many expectations from society, from being a girl or a boy, from hate we receive. Many things happens. And specifically, if you see, there are direct pressure. If we talk about the types of pressure, there is direct pressure, which is from our friend, our buddy, our colleague, who influences us more. The social peer pressure, as it is shown in the figure, that the girl is standing alone and few of the group is gossiping around. If she has to fit in their group, she should talk like them. She should present like them.
Dress like them.
Yes. And the third one is positive, as well as the fourth one is negative. The positive is to be a strong guard for your friend who can direct you towards the right path, who is ready to help you all the time. And the negative is always saying, अरे यार तू ये कर रहा है, but ये करने से तो होगा नहीं. अरे तूने ये पैंट खरीदी, बट इस ब्रांड का तो ये खराब है, इसकी सील फटी हुई है, या तेरे जूते अच्छे नहीं हैं, तेरा काम पूरा नहीं हुआ, अरे तूने ये किया नहीं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर एग्जाम्स है और उस फ्रेंड को नोट्स चाहिए और उसने जब अपने लिए चाहिए तब तो ले लिया, लेकिन जब उस जिससे लिया उसको जब हेल्प चाहिए, यार अभी ना मेरा काम पूरा नहीं है, तेरा काम पूरा नहीं हुआ तो क्यों नहीं आया था. सो इन दिस वे वी जस्ट पुट एन एक्स्ट्रा लेवल ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशन, या हम नहीं करना चाहते उसको दर्शाने का हमारा तरीका. बट दिस इज रॉन्ग. व्हाट डू यू से, बिंदु?
Adding, yes, Shoma, adding to the negative aspect of peer pressure, at this particular time, children generally start acting aggressively. They bully each other and in a certain way engage in vandalism or criminal activities also, and try to persuade the other friend in doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can we go to the next slide, Saisha? Yeah, slide number 5, which discusses about types of pressures, friends. There are 4 types of pressures. First, we divided into positive pressure and negative pressure. Shoma, can you deal with positive pressures?
Sure. Positive pressure is leads to think and work constructively. Very much. अगर दोस्त अच्छा है तो डेफिनेटली हमें सीधे रास्ते पर लेकर ही आएगा. पुशिंग अ फ्रेंड टू स्टडी हार्ड. देख, तू पढ़ नहीं रहा है, हाँ, तू रात रात भर जग के अगर फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पे लगा रहेगा तो कैसे चलेगा. चल बैठ के अभी ये स्टडी कर लेते हैं, चल बैठ के इसको एक बार रिपीट रिवीजन देते हैं. अरे ऐसा मत कर, चल तू मेरे साथ, मैं बताता हूँ कैसे करना है. गेटिंग एन आफ्टर स्कूल जॉब. देख भाई, मेरा तो क्लियर है कि मुझे ये करना है, तू भी चल मेरे साथ, चल ये वाला एग्जाम देते हैं, चल ये वाला पेपर पढ़ते हैं, चल ये वाली चीजें हम करते हैं. तो हमेशा अपने फ्रेंड को एक ऐसे हाथ के साथ रखना कि पलट के देखे तो वो फ्रेंड हमेशा रहे उसके साथ, उसकी मदद के लिए कंस्ट्रक्टिवली. सेविंग मनी फॉर बिग परचेजेस एंड एनकरेज द फ्रेंड टू डू सो ऑल्सो. फ्रेंड्स ऐसे भी होते हैं कि हाँ तू उड़ा रहा है उड़ा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, ते मेरा पैसा थोड़ी ना है। लेकिन ये गलत है। जो फ्रेंड जिस दिन ये कहे कि भाई थोड़ा सा बचा ले, बाद में भी काम आएगा, कुछ बड़ा कर सकते हैं इसी सेविंग से, कहीं अच्छी इन्वेस्टमेंट हो सकती है, ऐसे फ्रेंड को कभी मत खोना, हमेशा अपने आसपास रखना।
Keep that
क्योंकि
friend.
ऐसे फ्रेंड्स बहुत मुश्किल से मिलते हैं। एंड डिसअप्रूविंग बाइगॉटेड जोक्स और गॉसिपिंग, जो ये डबल मीनिंग जोक्स होते हैं, एक दूसरे पे फब्तियां कसना, मजाक उड़ाना, वो इन सब से थोड़ा दूर ही रहते हैं ऐसे फ्रेंड्स। और अपने दोस्तों को भी इनसे दूर ही रहने को ही हमेशा सलाह देते हैं। मे बी देवर टैग्ड एज अरे तू तो हमेशा ज्ञान ही देता है, बट कभी कभी उनकी बातें ज्ञान ही सही बट सही निकलती हैं। Now over to you, Bindu, for negative pressures and its
Yeah,
impact.
negative pressures are always there, in spite of positive pressures. And the negative pressure, first point is leads to feel always to fit in. मुझे इसमें fit होना है इस group में. I have to fit myself, whether it leads me to positive direction or negative. This feeling is there in children. And to avoid rejections and gain social acceptance, there are at times having a girlfriend is a social status these days, friends. I hope you will
Yes.
surely agree with me. I have to have a girlfriend because my other friends will reject me. Let them reject you, never mind. But they want to have alcohol just to give company to their friends and gain social acceptance. And personal social confusions, as it is, they arise because of negative pressure. Anxiety level arises, stress level arises, and the child is not able to gain any marks properly. There is downfall of performance. Lack of structure at home. Mostly parents are not aware of the likes and dislikes of the child, where he's socially moving to, what is his strength, what are his weaknesses, whom he is meeting or she is meeting, what are his other habits they are not aware of. And in addition to this, there are some risky behaviors also involved in this, which a
Yes.
child suffers and which you don't know. Eventually, you come to know when it's too late. For example, addiction,
Hmm.
accidents, and
Hmm.
generally, the children hide from their parents and even from the teachers. Alcohol, drug
Hmm.
poisoning, sexually transmitted diseases, and overdose of anxiety. Thank you
Hmm.
so much. Yes, can we have Shoma and others who are here to speak? Then we'll move on to the last very interesting slide on switch word, which parents and teachers should use these days till the examinations are over. Over to you, Shoma.
Sasha, can we have the slide number 7, 6 and 7? Yeah. Underachievement in teens. Peer pressure can lead to underachieve, even in schools where it's cool to be smart.
Hmm.
What do you say, Bindu? And post Bindu, I request all the attendees to please share your one-liners also. It will
So
be
no,
uh,
let the others deal with the seventh slide. Let's welcome their ideas that peer pressure can lead teens to underachieve, even in
Mhm.
schools where it's cool to be smart. Can we have guests or the coaches speak on this? Just remove the slides, Saisha. Later we'll go to eighth. These are our points, but we would like to have points from those who are present here in the meeting. Pay attention to how you feel. You plan ahead. Talk to the person who is pressurizing you. Let
Mhm.
him or know about how you feel rather than keeping quiet, and tell him or her to stop. Art of saying no
Oh,
out here should be followed. Your
yes,
child should
absolutely.
know how to say no politely. Have a secret code to communicate with your parents. Wonderful idea, Shoma. It's an excellent slide that you have made. Give an excuse. I don't want to do this. This is the reason. without fighting. Have friends with similar values and beliefs. It's always better to have friends who have similar ideas, whose values are similar to yours, whose beliefs are similar to yours. So, what happens? The fight inside you lessens. Your soul agrees to whatever your friend has to say. Okay. Any guest who would like to speak now? Saisha, remove the slides now. Saisha, remove the slides.
No issues. We can move ahead.
Yes.
We can
Anybody
move
who
ahead.
would like to speak, please? Thank you so much. Yes, Bhavna.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your views? We had slides after slides running in explanations. I hope
Yes, ma'am.
you all liked them. So, Bhavna, your views, please.
Regarding peer group or what, ma'am?
Yeah, peer group, peer thing, positive, negative, peer pressure, whatever you would like to talk to on the topic.
कई बार मैम क्या होता है कि पेयर ग्रुप्स
And
के अंदर कई तरीके की प्रेशर में आकर कई बार अच्छे डिसीजन भी ले लिए जाते हैं, गलत डिसीजन भी ले लिए जाते हैं कि ये काम अगर कर सकता है तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ। तो वो जब फ्रेंड सर्कल में बैठ के जो बात करके आते हैं किसी भी टॉपिक पे, तो घर में आकर पेरेंट्स को कई बार वो प्रेशराइज करते हैं कि मुझे ये काम करना ही करना है। तो यहाँ आकर फिर पेरेंट्स और बच्चों का कम्युनिकेशन गैप स्टार्ट हो जाता है। आई मैंने
सही कह
देखा
रही
है
हैं आप।
ये।
करेक्ट। कम्युनिकेशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट। जब तक आप बात करेंगे नहीं, तब तक बात खुलकर सामने आती नहीं है। और जब
कई
बात
बार
खुलकर सामने
हाँ, और मैम एक चीज और भी देखी गई है कि जैसे पेरेंट्स कई बार अपनी बात को बच्चे के ऊपर ज्यादा डालने का जब प्रेशर करते हैं और उनको वो कंफर्ट जोन नहीं मिलता पेरेंट्स के साथ, और जहां उनको वो कंफर्ट मिल रहा होता है तो उनको लगता है कि ये ज्यादा सही कह रहे हैं, मुझे इनकी बात माननी है, और पेरेंट्स की बात को वहां से वो काटना स्टार्ट कर देते
या बिल्कुल सही।
करेक्ट।
इवन टीचर्स की स्कूल में
हैं। राइट
they
राइट
don't
मैम।
want to hear no, Bhavna. They don't want to hear
यस
no.
मैम।
That is
हाँ,
it. Okay.
रिजेक्शन बर्दाश्त नहीं होती, बस
नहीं
बेसिकली
होती।
ये है।
Yes, ma'am.
थैंक यू मैम।
Raj Lakshmi, please. Anyone else who's interested in talking? Pooja has posed her views, I think so. Or you would like to? Anyone can try again. Okay, Saisha, the last slide, if you can show. The one on switch words. Friends, the thing is that there is a lot of pressure these days, and relationship between parents and child, for that matter, teacher and the student is on rise. This is a switch word. It's an Italian switch word. Now, it's in English, no doubt, but it's a switch word. These switch words are magic words which completely transform you. And in order to boost the confidence of your student, your child, or yourself, even, use this. Either you, in the morning, you recite it 21 times, or you ask your child to write in a book 21 times. This is really going to boost your confidence. If you can note this down, this word, praise. Praise your child. Believe me, don't try to correct the child. Praise the child. That's what we have learned in Deep Coach parenting. And praise your person, every person at the home. This is what child has to be taught to praise. Ask the child also to do the same. Ask them to write. See, Your words have lot of energy, coaches, and friends, they have lot of energy. What you speak, you be. What you speak, you be, and what you eat, you be. So this word, praise, praise, praise yourself. I am the best. I love myself.
The more
Likewise,
you
with the
praise,
yes,
the more you
yes.
praise yourself, the more you can praise others also. Right, Bindu?
Yes, absolutely. This is gift from me and Shoma to all of you. This is a gift from me and Shoma to all of you. Those who are present, try to utilize this. Last slide, Saisha. Must say thank you to you. This is another way of gratitude, showing gratitude
Yes.
to those who are here. Over to you, Shoma, and others. Anybody else? I think we lack few more points from all others also. We would love to hear. We have 2-3 minutes. Kindly pitch in.
Yeah, sure. We are waiting. We request you.
Remove the slides. Remove the screen. Thank you. Hamdan.
See,
Sorry, I'm very sorry I intervened. Hamdan, you have something to say? Priyanka? Okay, Shoma, continue.
see, as we have little time left, so we request each and everyone to put forward your comments, and obviously we are looking forward to hear from you because it's an exchange of thoughts. Exchange of communication is also important, and it's very much appreciative also. And as
One-liners, as you said, Shoma, one-liners
yes,
are simple to say. Yes, a good idea.
one-liners from each one of you. Pooja, Bhavna, Rajlakshmi. If Surbhi is there, Omar, Surbhi, and Hamdan.
Are we audible to all?
Yes, Pooja. Your one-liner, please, on a quick note.
Ma'am, thanks for the opportunity, and I really like the last. As the suggestion was that the praise is one of the very important thing. Like when we praise our kid and or ourselves, we know ourselves more and more. And when we know ourselves more and more, we become more resilient to these kind of pressure. So means when we know ourselves in a better way, we know that how we can handle, or we can make our kids to understand how they can handle these kind of pressure.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a ton. Bhavna,
Next.
your one-liner, please.
Okay, Pooja is ready. Pooja wants.
Meena Kapoor, one-liner from you. See, pressure is a pressure. कुकर में अगर सीटी लगी है तो वो 2-3 सीटी बाद बंद हो जाती है, बट अगर ये प्रेशर बहुत ज्यादा है, कंटिन्यूअस है, तो सबको रिक्वेस्ट है कि बोलो, तभी रुकने के लिए बोलो, जो भी डाल रहा है प्रेशर। देखिए, प्रेशर को झेलना, मैं कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ यहाँ पे, सिंपल पेरेंट्स के लिए ही कह रही हूँ। कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर्स में ये अलग ही लेवल का रहता है। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द किड्स, द स्टूडेंट्स, द पेरेंट्स रिलेशंस। तो हम एज अ पेरेंट, हम ये हमेशा कोशिश करें कि हमारी जो उम्मीदें हैं उन पर हमारे बच्चों को खरा उतरते हुए देखें और हम उन्हें खुशी से देखें, अपनी जो एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं उन पर डालकर नहीं, क्योंकि वो भी एक तरह से प्रेशर ही है। एंड यस, जब ये प्रेशर ज्यादा हो जाता है तब बहुत ही चुभता है, उसे संभाल पाना मुश्किल होता है. So, Priyanka, would you like to give your one-liner on the topic peer pressure? देखिए,
Are you asking me, Shoma?
somebody with the name Priyanka Pathak has joined. Maybe she has left again because of the ठीक है?
Electricity or something network problem.
हाँ. So, Bindu, can we wrap up because the time is running
Yes.
short?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yes, Priyanka,
Yes,
please,
yes, please.
on a
Yes,
quick
yes.
note on peer pressure.
this topic is very interesting. Now the time I think so कि एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो कि आज के टाइम में स्कूल गोइंग स्टूडेंट्स या पेरेंट्स सबके लिए बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है. और ये
हम्म.
पीयर प्रेशर आई थिंक सो कि इस टॉपिक पे बहुत खुल के बात करने की जरूरत है और एक ऐसा टॉपिक बनाने की जरूरत है स्कूल गोइंग स्टूडेंट्स में या अपने स्कूल्स में जिसपे कि इस पे बात होनी चाहिए और ज्यादा से ज्यादा जो है इस चीज को कैसे ओवरकम किया जाए. और ये जो प्रेज वाला जो टॉपिक है आई थिंक सो कि ये सबसे ज्यादा एक ऐसा इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक है जिसपे कि पेरेंट्स को बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान देने की जरूरत. बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम हम एज अ पेरेंट बच्चों को सोचते हैं हम प्रेज कर रहे हैं बट वो प्रेज एक्चुअल फॉर्म में प्रेज नहीं होता है. तो एक एक्चुअल
Okay.
काइंड ऑफ प्रेज इट्स वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट. या
Thank you. Thank you so much. With this, we are wrapping up the session. We both, Bindu and myself, request you to give your reviews on the Google reviews. We will share the link with each one of you. Looking forward to have your comments, thoughts, and share on the YouTube video too. Thank you so much. Have a
Yes.
great evening, and thank you so much for.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Thanks, Shoma. Let's wrap up. Okay, bye.